Today, guys, we're going over one of the stats you might not know exactly how it works, but you may have seen the effects of in War of the Visions. Have your characters turned into chickens and started running around the battle? Do you want to increase the reaction speed of the reaction commands and the percent chance that they're going to activate when dealt damage? Does this stuff sound good to you? Then you're going to want to know how to max out a character's Brave, as well as farm job points in this video. So we're gonna be going over that stuff for you guys today. We're gonna be going over the couple of ways to maximize how much bravery you get per battle and have it carry over permanently on your character's stat screen, as well as farm both bravery and job points outside of the battle with the guild system, guys. So here we go. We're going in here right now. If you want to see more stuff, this is the channel for War of the Visions and FFBE content, as well as other Final Fantasy content on YouTube. Check out the stream too. We're streaming probably right now. It's going to be a fun time. So today we're going over bravery. The main way that bravery affects you is in these two ways. The higher your brave is, the higher the chance that your reaction commands, right, like counterattack or preemptive counter or counter slow or whatever it is that you're having equipped to your character, will activate. So the higher brave you have, the better off you are. On top of that, if your characters have ever turned into chickens, it's because your bravery is too low, and this is a thing that you need to avoid, because what happens is your character is going to turn to a chicken once their bravery drops to 9 or below in battle, and you're going to be spending turn after turn, 1 turn per 1 brave as a chicken, not being able to control your character, period. And this is going to end once your character gets back above 10 brave. But remember, you get 1 bravery point each time they get a turn as a chicken. So how do we avoid this? Now, number one, we're going to be talking about the guild system really quickly in the barrack system. If you've been not using the barrack system, then you need to go and do that. We're going to touch on this briefly. You go into your guild, you can buy some food for a guild, and you can select a character and put them in your guild's barrack. Depending on how high level your guild is, you might be able to have 1 or 2 or 3 slots for a character. And what this is going to do is their character is just going to be in there, and they're going to accrue both JP, so job points, and bravery over time while sitting in the barrack system. So this is something you can just do while you're farming. You can still use the characters in parties. It's going to be a good time. You'll check back periodically. The game will tell you, how much food you put in there is going to last you a certain amount of time. Come back in 3 hours, 4 hours, put more food in there. Because if your food runs out, then they can still sit in the barracks. They're just not going to be doing anything. They're sleeping basically at that point. So you're going to want to have access to the food. It's not something you need to farm. You just throw basically gil at the barrack system every once in a while. So how do you farm job points and bravery in battle? There's 2 things we're going to talk about on here. And obviously you get JP during a battle when you win, when you do the mission. Surprise. Wow, we got them, boys. But on top of that, there's 2 other things you can do. If you've defeated enemies and they sit around for a while, you've seen that they actually drop crystals, and these crystals sit there until you go and pick them up. And if you pick them up, they're going to heal your character's HP, AP, TP, as well as give you an increased bravery during that battle. So what you can do here is, on top of that, it also is going to give you job points too. Now, the amount of job points that you get from these crystals is determined based on basically the difficulty of that battle, how much energy you're spending going into that battle. So you might want to go ahead and farm higher and harder stages, whatever the hardest stages that you can farm basically while doing this trick. So what you can do here is wait. If you want to be very energy cautious, very energy conscientious, basically get the most amount of reward from the energy that you're doing, what you'll do is you'll just go around, defeat each enemy until there's 1 left, especially if it's like a ranged character, like an archer or a mage, and then they don't have any MP, and you just kind of like bottleneck them in, right? Block them on all 4 sides so they can't do anything. And then you just kind of wait until everyone else turns into crystals on the battlefield, and you'll walk around with whatever character you want to farm job points on and pick them up. All of those little crystals. You're going to get a lot of extra JP and a lot of extra bravery from doing this method, and it doesn't cost you any extra energy. It just costs you a little bit of time here, but it's going to save you energy. You're going to get a lot more JP and a lot more bravery from the energy you're using. You could just go in there for 10 energy on a fight, dumpster the fight, and then leave and spend 10 more energy, or you can spend 10 energy, go in there, do this method, kill everything but 1 guy, pick up all the crystals, and you're going to get max brave increase, and you're going to get that JP increase. The other thing that you can do, and this kind of ties in with the crystals as well, guys, is bravery buffs and how bravery and faith are increased during battle. So as well, on top of just doing the crystal thing, if you have someone in your party that can buff bravery or buff faith, like I talked about with Fina in the reroll guide, is any sort of increases to bravery or any sort of increases to faith during a battle are only temporary, except when the battle is over and you've won, you'll get approximately 25%-ish of whatever that increase to brave was and whatever that increase to faith was during the battle added permanently to your character. So if you're having a mage or something turn into a chicken because they're dying a lot, go in there, use this method, farm up those crystals, get job points for that mage, their bravery is going to increase, and then they're going to be getting that max brave that you got from all of those crystals permanently added to the character forever, and you can just go ahead and do this. That way you're avoiding the chicken, you're avoiding increasing your chances to counterattack with bravery, increasing the chances to counterattack because of your faith that you're increasing if you're using the Fina method, and getting job points while being a better farmer in War of the Visions, guys. So I just want to put this out there for you guys. So I have some video here for you guys to just show you the method in practice. Remember, barracks, farm up them job point crystals, just slay everything but one guy, let them kind of sit there and wallow in self-pity for a while. Come and hang out at the stream if you have questions for War of the Visions that we haven't been talking about yet. There's going to be more stuff on the channel for sure. We're going to be having a lot of fun. And until then, guys, thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.